Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Las Vegas police are extending a helping hand to those without a home. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7 tonight. I'm Lena Bleetz. We begin with top stories sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. There are nearly 8,000 unhoused people in Las Vegas, a number that grew this year and may continue to increase, according to police. Metro's Hope and Outreach team says its main focus is not on arrests, but on outreach and connecting people with services. Officer Baron Bybee says the number of resources available in Las Vegas draws unhoused people from other states to the city.
So a lot of things what we try to preach to people is when they get off the streets, we don't want to try to shy away from mental health and trying to go get an assessment. Right? If anything, we actually encourage it. Hey, you've been on the streets for this long. Let's make sure that you are healthy physically, mentally, right? We want to make sure that they're taken care of.
Bybee says Metro has contacted more than 50,000 unhoused people since 2018. Nearly 16,000 of them accepted help and about 3,000 found homes. The city of Henderson will test out a new program to help control its stray cat population. The city council unanimously approved a new Trap, Neuter, Vaccinate, Return program, or TNVR, which will run for all of 2025. Under the new program, stray cats will be trapped by volunteers, then neutered and given rabies vaccines. The cats will be given tipped ears to mark they've been part of the program, and then they'll be returned to the area where they were trapped. The program aims to reduce the number of cats in the animal shelter and the number of feral cats being euthanized. Summerlin traffic will be chaotic next weekend as a stretch of the 215 Beltway is scheduled to be closed. Plans call for a staggered closure between Flamingo Road and Tropicana Avenue beginning at 9 p.m. on December 13th. The stretch is scheduled to reopen at 5 a.m. on December 16th. The Beltway is being closed to allow for the construction of the Peaceway Bridge. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Here's a look at tonight's overnight forecast. And now let's take a peek at what to expect over the weekend and into next week. In business, brought to you by G Bank, your best banking experience ever. A massive settlement was supposed to bring realtor commissions down, but a new study says that hasn't happened. The National Association of Realtors agreed to several changes, including rules about advertising fees on the multiple listing service and upfront contracts between buyers and agents. But Redfin found the average buyer's agent commission in October was virtually unchanged from August.
It seems like some realtors are choosing to abide by these changes, and some are choosing to take advantage of the fact that it's almost impossible to enforce this nationwide. So that's in essence created a wild, wild west where you've got some agents abiding by the law and the settlement agreement and other agents just looking to make more money.
Experts say commissions could still drop as more people educate themselves about changes related to the settlement.
Now for your sports update brought to you by PT's Taverns. With over 65 locations, there's a PT's near you. Visit ptstaverns.com. 7 Golden Knights players have been named to rosters representing their home countries in the NHL's upcoming Four Nations face-off, the most of any team in the whole league. William Karlsson represents Sweden, Jack Eichel will rep Team USA alongside Noah Hannafin, and Canada sees captain Mark Stone donning the maple leaf alongside defenseman Shea Theodore and Alex Pietrangelo, with Aiden Hill in the blue paint for Team Canada. The Four Nations face-off will get underway February 12th in Montreal and Boston.
In Health, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. A state committee says more needs to be done to help problem gamblers. Members of the Advisory Committee on Problem Gambling held a roundtable in downtown Las Vegas to address the issue. Chairman Alan Feldman says there's not enough awareness about gambling addiction and how those affected can find help. He said there needs to be a business model for how gambling treatment is funded, and counselors need a less comprehensive process for getting credentialed. Members also urged teaching kids about gambling problems in school to prevent addictive behavior in the future.
Vegas Nation brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. The 2-10 Raiders are headed into Tampa Bay to face the 6-6 Buccaneers in Week 14. Coach Antonio Pierce spoke on the strengths of Tampa Bay's defense and how they're preparing for it.
Tough, physical defense. And when you look up on the other side of the ball, I mean, they're built, they're big. They're big bodies, man. You know, look at the nose tackle, look at their guards. It's going to be a dogfight. You know, it's going to be a scrappy game. You know, they're very explosive on offense. We get that part. But down in the trenches, man, you really got to strap up.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. UFC 310 takes place Saturday at T-Mobile Arena. And flyweight champion Alexandre Pantoja is a -280 favorite at Circa Sportsbook in the main event. Challenger Kai Asakura is a +235 moneyline underdog, and the total for the bout is 2.5 rounds. Shavkat Rakhmonov is a -360 favorite over Ian Machado Gary in a battle of undefeated welterweights. Gary is +295, and the total is 2.5 rounds.
In your lifestyle news, brought to you by LV Craft Shows, has been bringing you the finest craft and gift shows since 1999. Visit lvcraftshows.com for our upcoming events. In honor of National Finals Rodeo, we've rounded up some cowboy-themed cocktails at local bars. Vegas Vicky's Bar in Circa has the 8-second ride that's made of whiskey, Amaro, maple syrup, and bitters with a tiny cowboy hat to garnish it off. At Silverton's Casino Bars, there's the whiskey lemonade served inside an ice-filled glass cowboy boot, and Gatsby's Cocktail Lounge is offering a pink champagne along with other drinks fit for any cowboy or cowgirl. Now for entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's with live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. George Strait's hits have inspired an art exhibit at Fontainebleau spotlighting the work of 13 wounded veterans. The Wish I Could Say A Journey of Healing with Cowboys and Dreamers exhibit pairs the vets with songs from Strait's new album of the same name. Each track has been transformed into art using blank guitars as canvases. The project is a collaboration between the country superstar and Creative Vets, a nonprofit organization empowering wounded veterans through arts and music. The display runs through December 14th to coincide with National Finals Rodeo and Strait's concert Saturday at Allegiant Stadium. Thanks for watching 7 at 7 tonight. Watch 7 at 7 twice a day, Monday through Friday, and search Review Journal to follow us on your favorite streaming platform. See you Monday morning for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.